Good morning. Sorry for the late post this morning. Have a little bit of computer problems, but we're going to talk about insider buys and sells for the Dow 30 or the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Now, common knowledge, or at least it might be uncommon knowledge, that the highest points when there are the most insiders buying and when there are the most insiders selling, it normally leads actual price movement by about a year. So insiders are insiders are selling about a year ago. That would mean that you would expect a peak about like right now. So let's actually take a look at the Dow 30 and see what we got. So I'm gonna move through this really fast. I want you to be taking a look at this bottom chart right here. So just to show you as an example, in the first one, this is 3M, and you see that we have this zero line right here, and anything below that means that we've been having insider sells, and anything above that means that been having insider buys. So let's actually take a look. So this is Triple M right here, and I only have data back to like 2011, so I don't have any more than that. Okay, so 3M, Alcoa, buys moving to sells, American Express, and you're seeing that we're getting a lot of this selling pressure here in April. Let's keep going. That's AT&T, Bank of America. Bank of America, you see that the sell's pretty much off a cliff right here. So Caterpillar, and Chevron, and just keep taking a look at these bottom figures right here. We're seeing that very few of these guys actually have had any insider buys. Like even in this upswing right here, we're still getting very, very mild selling, and it seems that stock so far, they all did most of their selling right here between February and about May. So just something interesting to look at. Like I said, normally leads actual tops in the market by about a year. So if you got a bullish case, you might be able to think, oh, well, maybe the market will top in a year from now or something like that. So we got Cisco, DuPont, something I'm actually short right now, Exxon, General Electric, one of the few that actually has some buys in the picture, Hewlett-Packard, also has some buys, and it's nice that this one's actually not correlated to the market too well. So I think that it's actually up this morning. Yeah, it's up a bit, but this one's not too correlated to the market. So like a Netflix or a Priceline, which recently had some very large event declines, just very firm specific, this thing, it could have buys, it could be bullish for that reason. Okay, so Home Depot, we actually did have some buys in Home Depot over the summer. This is Intel, IBM. Now you're seeing most of these guys, they're all bunching around this April, March, May kind of range. So Johnson & Johnson, JP Morgan, and sorry, you can see all my drawings up there. Basically, I just want you to be taking a look at this bottom screen. So Kraft really hasn't had anything. McDonald's, Merck. Now, something you should really be noticing with these, we're getting very, very few actual buys. These are all sells. Just something to consider. Well, it looks like Microsoft got some buys. There we go. Pfizer, Procter & Gamble, Coca-Cola, Travelers Insurance. And once again, just keep looking at this like March, April, May area. It seems this is when they all wanted to dump their stock. And this one got some in February, and then Verizon and two more. Walmart, yeah, that peak was in the summer, ironically. Walmart still selling, and Disney. Now, taking a look at these things, well, wow, this one had a lot of selling. Taking a look at these things, there's not much buying going on at all. Like, If I did have enough data to go back a couple years, you would actually find that, let's move this guy back, you would actually find that in 2008, just about in this area, which corresponds to this area. So right at the end of 2008, you saw insider buying really going up, and it was happening just before the end of the bear market. And that also shows how insider buying on anything really leads actual market turns. So as you see, when insiders bought, they were about like 4 or 5 months early. So it happens, all right? So just want to go over the Dow 30 stocks, and there's a lot of selling pressure if you look at it from a just a simple insider perspective. Now, if you actually want something that's going to influence the price directly, you might want to take a look at actual institutional buying. And if you want to take a look at institutional buying, I advise this site is fantastic. Go to insidercow.com, just type in a stock symbol, and go to the institutional transactions, and you can see for yourself who's buying and who's selling certain companies. All right, thanks for watching, and happy trading.